Hello, good morning, everyone. So I scheduled my live for the wrong time. I had it scheduled for 8 p.m. instead of 8 a.m. So hopefully people will be here today. Scheduled for 8 p.m. So, things happen. More proof that I need a vacation. Yes, I'm mentioning it again. It's one more day of work today. And then I'm off. Anyway, hey, how's it going? Don't know. I'm pretty sure people were confused. I don't know. Anyway, it's fixed now. I'm here. And yeah, gonna get started with a sprint here in a second. I'm gonna chill out a little bit to see if people will come. I've gotten so used to having people here. So now I'm like, well, can't just start all by myself now, can I? I mean, sure I can, but like, it's better with people. Anyway, okay, so I'll give a report on what I wrote and did yesterday. Yesterday, I ended the day with 2,862 words. Of course, work was like meh, and then, can't write at work most of the time. But I'm excited to get some more words done today. Tammy's here. Hello. No problem being late. I had my stream scheduled for the wrong time. It said PM instead of AM. So when I went to start it this morning, I was a little confused. So, yes. But yeah, 2,800 words, like actually in the document, in the story. So that's fun. Yeah, so I'm trying to do, I don't remember who it was. I don't think it was my live yesterday. I think it was the day before that. I want to say it was Lorraine or someone else. I don't remember. But somebody who outlined a chapter at a time. So I think I'm going to do that. I did that for the scene yesterday, and I'm on chapter 2 now. So I'm going to break down like the outline of the scene before I start writing, even though I already started writing chapter 2, but I want to go back and outline it a little bit. I'm using some website that I found of like the elements of a scene. So I'm just breaking the outline down into time and place, the goal of the scene, conflict, emotional change, and a page turning ending. So like how to end the scene. So I'm going to outline it like that. And before I start writing, hopefully I'm only going to take like 5 minutes to do that and then spend the rest of the sprint like actually writing. That's the goal anyway. Okay, I see more comments coming in, so let me see. Devin is here. Hello. Yeah, I had you down for PM. I was over on HK Darkwood. Yeah, I was on hers this morning. She's doing a 10K date, I believe, so I probably will tune into her later on today. I think she's streaming all day. I know she's taking a break at some point, but I think she'll be back on. But yes, I wonder if the rest of my streams are wrong, because I did it like last night and I was tired. So obviously I wasn't paying attention. Let me see. Upcoming streams. Tomorrow's 1, 7 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 a.m., 8 a.m., 8 a.m., 8 a.m. Okay, the rest of them are right. Cool. I love your shirt. Thank you. It's wrinkled right now, but it's still a cute shirt. Yeah, she will be there all day, I think. I still have some plot and beat issues, nothing major, but I'm trying to fix them as I go. Okay. Yeah, I'm still well, yeah, I'm in chapter 2. So I'm still in the beginning trying to figure out voice and things like that. So, I'm trying to get the middle school voice, trying to like um change up my language a little bit. So, it's been going well. I'm going to Mr. Mouse stream. I think I have a second date with someone. Ooh, second dates. Nice. I hope your date is fun. And that this person is a good person. Um, because yes, I just hope it goes well and that you enjoy yourself on your date. Because dating is scary. I'm glad I don't have to do it anymore. Um, but yes, I hope it goes well. All right. So, if everyone is ready to start, we'll go ahead and do the first sprint of the morning. Yeah. Thanks. It's weird dating at this age. I've never enjoyed dating at all. So, never know what's gonna happen in the future. I hope, I'm still married, but I don't want to date. I didn't like it in the beginning. I just don't want to do it. Not speaking any evil over my marriage, but I'm just saying. I'm glad I don't have to date, and I hope I never have to date. Because it sucks. Anyway, 20 minutes on the clock. And we're going to go ahead and be productive this morning. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, I don't want the typewriter sound. Okay, sprint. All right. I didn't turn the sound on. So that is the end of the sprint. All right, so how did everybody do? I think I did pretty well. Probably like 200 or 300. Let me see. Oh no, 439. What? Yeah, so I got 439 words during that sprint. Yay. Everybody else, let me know how you did in the comments, what you did. And if you haven't let me know already, let me know what you're working on today. Yeah, let me know what you're working on and let me know what you got done during that sprint. Okay, so I did outline my scene before I started writing. I took like 5 minutes and just thought of something that could happen. Doesn't have to happen, but at least I have some kind of direction. And I think that worked pretty well. The scene is going to be long. I tend to write really long scenes. I think I'm more of an overwriter. So yeah, when I know where I'm going or when I know where I'm trying to get to, I feel like I say a lot more. So yeah, I don't know what the usual is for scene length as far as words, but my scenes are like 3,000 words, and I feel like that's long. But yeah, like that's the average. And then probably the shortest is like 2,000 and something words. So, yay! How did everybody do? I'm going to say hi verbally to people who came in. So, hello to Crystal and Courtney. Good morning. Annie is here saying hello from the UK. Let's see, doing some college work, which I'm doing pretty well on today. Haven't done anything for Nano yet, although once I finish this college question, I want to do some writing for a sprint or so. Awesome. I hope the college work continues to go very well and that you can work on Nano. Crystal got 847 this morning. I think taking those 2 days off really helped refresh my brain. Probably most likely, yes. Taking time off is definitely good. Tammy got 562. Nice. Saying hello and nice job. And I overwrite too. Yes. I think it depends, but mostly if I were to say as a whole, I'm an overwriter. I mean, my first book is 145,000 words. I mean, it only started out as like a 90,000 word book, and then somehow it grew to 145. But I say all of those words were necessary. Let's see, 847 words, well done to Crystal. Working on my Nano project again this morning, hoping that if I can get this rough draft done before the end of the month, I can take a few weeks off before editing and work on plotting the next. That is the plan. I really want to finish this draft as well this month so that I can have a fresh draft, let it rest, and then technically I'm going to go back to my draft that I was working on in October because I let that one rest. So now I'm ready. I feel like I'm ready to tackle that one again because it's the sequel to my first book, which is already out. I really want to get that trilogy done early next year. I kind of want to do both books and do like a fast release because I kind of just want that series to be done. Not that I don't love it, but I really just want it to be done so that I can focus on other stuff. So yeah, that's my goal, is to release books 2 and 3 of that series in the first quarter, if not the first quarter, the first half of 2022. So yeah, that's the plan. All right, and you're welcome, Annie. Let's see. Thank you both so much. I think I'm absolutely an overwriter as well, since I try to describe as much as possible. Yeah, and I often struggle with subscriptions. No, descriptions. I often struggle with descriptions, because I write very dialogue heavy. Usually, most of the time, sometimes, depending on the scene. So yeah, lately I've been trying to work in more description as I write the first draft, so I don't have to add all that in later. So yeah. Where am I at? I want my readers to see the scenes. Yes, and that's definitely also a goal of mine. I don't feel like I do it all the time very well. So yes, I'm working on that. Tammy says, I want to finish this draft this month too. I think I'm switching genres again. I mean, there's nothing wrong with switching genres in my opinion. I mean, I think it's nice when people have a genre that they just always write in and that they like stick to and love. But maybe it's my commitment issues, but I just can't. I feel like I'll always be a genre hopper. So yeah. Are you switching like genres for the draft that you're on? Like your book is switching genres? Either way, I say go for it. I like your plan. Thank you. I'm trying. Hopefully. Let's see. I actually had to cut a scene from the first chapter of my book for my first draft anyways, just so that I could go on to the next chapter. Don't want too many pages before the second chapter. Yeah, I understand that. I usually just leave everything in, though. It's really hard for me to cut scenes. I mean, I do it, but I have a document where I just have everything. Especially if it's a good scene that I feel like I wrote well. I just want to keep it. I may have been off a bit much, combining fantasy, steampunk, and dystopian world and mixing in everything with the fairies and dual worlds overlapping. I don't think it sounds like too much. Because, I mean, yeah, I feel like, I mean, mine's not steampunk, but I feel like I have most of those mixes kind of in my first book. In that series. I mean, it's fantasy, dystopian, there's fairies, and there's two worlds overlapping. So I don't think that's too much. Do you think I don't know, why do you think that it's too much? Or why do you think you might have bitten off more than you can chew? Let's see. I think us overwriting and overdescribing is common. Yes. I'm currently at 5,466 for reference, and about 300 of them are for chapter 2 at the moment. Okay, yeah. I mean, I can't say anything. My scenes are that long. So, and my chapters are really long chapters. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like chapter breaks happen when I feel like they should happen. And however many words that takes, it's just what it takes. It sounds like it will be different than what is out there. So as long as it all works. Yes, I agree. As long as it all works and that you can find a way to nicely meld them together, I don't feel like it's too much. No, I'm keeping this project in its current genre. I want to move on to a different genre for another project. Okay, so yeah, that is totally fine. I do that all the time. I have so many books in so many different genres. Yeah, I like to write what I like to write. Whatever is inspired at the moment. I suppose different genres will have expectations that are to a degree rigid and set in stone. Yes. Romance genre focusing on romantic relationships. I'm not surprised that there's writers that move from one genre to another. The story may not always fit the mold of two or more genres. Yes. Let's see. That's what I'm trying to go for in this series. So since this is book 1, I'm trying to focus on mainly the steampunk and dystopian with just a touch of the fantasy and fairy. I think that sounds good, as long as it's not you're putting everything in all at once, and then the reader like doesn't know where to look type thing. So yeah, as long as you're just weaving stuff in there, I think it'll be great. Hello and good morning. Hello, Eva. How are you? How's it going? Saying hellos. Sounds very cool. It does sound very cool. Let's see. I just sent over the feedback document I finished last night. I have another to do. Debating on starting it now or waiting till this afternoon. Well, good that you got the other one done. So, yay. Let's see. I think it's possible to balance numerous genres at once. It may be challenging, but I think it's definitely doable if you play your cards right. I fully agree. And Chelsea's here. Good morning. Morning all. Can't stay today, but happy writing. May the words flow easily for you. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. The prequel is already more about the fairy world and what came before my MC was born, to give the backstory without it being completely separate, so that in book 2 it's easier to mix them. Sounds like a good plan. Yes, yes. My drafting nano words are way behind, but I've been focusing on critique reads and enjoying it. Plenty of words in this area. Well, as long as, you're making progress, you're helping people, you're critiquing, and yeah, you just gotta go with whatever the flow is. Let's see. And he's asking how many words have you done to Eva. And Tiffany's here. Hello. How are you this morning? So the hints of fairy are throughout book 1, but not the main focus or even in every chapter. I think that's good. Yeah. Let's see. Hello to Tiffany. How are you? Tammy says, do what is fun, Eva. Sometimes getting the words in is overrated. It is. Sometimes it definitely is. I'm cold this morning. Me too. I can see my breath outside. It's chilly. I don't like it. I don't think there's anything wrong with either switching genres or mixing them. A little writer hearts need room to write what we love. Yes, 100%. Can't stay too long. Had to work today, and it's not fun at all. Well, I hope you have a good day at work. I also have to work today. But yes, I hope you have an okay day at work and then it's not too bad. Okay, 33.8 total of, foot cramp. Ow. Okay. Which only 5.1K are drafting words on my Nano. Had to open my Excel. Let's see. Then the no fun is already looming. Tell me about it. I got a 12-hour shift today, and I'm not happy about it. I'm almost through the comments. Let's see. Indeed, my planned book series is primarily science fiction and fantasy, although in later books I'm planning of having a love interest for the MC. I'm usually against putting romance into stories for seemingly no reason, but it's the first few books. One of the major themes is friendship. In the later books, I want to explore the correlation between friendships and romantic relationships. That sounds good. I originally, like in my trilogy, that the book 1, I was intending in the beginning for their relationship to be romantic, but as the story evolved, I don't feel like they're romantic, but some people who have read my stuff say that they're romantically together. I don't know. They're exploring their relationship, okay? Let's not put labels on them. But yes, I also don't feel like every book needs a romance. but it's also important to explore the relationships, whether friendships or romantic. So yes. Let's see. Yeah, this CPing it gives me focus during mom life that's easier to tackle than drafting and a deadline that isn't my own. Yes, and that keeps me working on it. And I'm reading more. Win, win, win. Honestly, that sounds great because I totally feel you on that deadline. That's not your own deadline. Yeah, that keeps you in line. So it goes to show how stories can change over time when it comes to input of different genres. That was long, I know. I tend to ramble, but totally fine. I do it too. Half the time, I don't even know what I'm saying. Let's see. I agree with you about the romantic relationships aren't needed for romance sake. We need more balance in books, sometimes with romance versus friendships. Totally agree. That is insane. I'm not sure what's insane because, again, y'all, I forget what I say after I say it. Okay. 12 hours. Nope, I draw the line at 9 at my job. My feet are aching for you. Well, okay. It's not 12 hours of like, I don't have to move. I work a desk job, but it's still 12 hours of staring at his computer screen. So I don't have to be on my feet. Thankfully, not anymore. I got out of that life. But yes, 12 hours is yeah. So yeah, I work from home thankfully now. But I used to work in food service and I did frequently have 12-hour days in a hot kitchen with no air conditioning, with like 5 ovens going at the same time, with health conditions. I don't know how I did it for so long. Honestly. That's probably why I'm not there now because my body was like, you can't do this no more. Let me see. You plan for one thing and sometimes they become something else. Yes. I feel like I'm so behind in the comments. I used to pull 12 hours plus a day as a nurse aide and was happy to walk from that line of work um and from that line of work for that and other reasons. Walk away from that line of work. Yes. Let's see. Going back to the romance, I find it funny because in the early days of planning my book series, I was planning for the MC and the other main characters to be romantically involved, but now they're just gonna be friends. And I feel the same for my 2 MCs. Is that spoiling my book? I don't think so. But yeah, I intended for them to be romantic, but like in book 2 and 3, I feel like they're not gonna it's not probably not gonna work. But I don't know. I haven't got to the romance yet, so they're just friends. We'll see if it happens as I planned. I'm considering having a love interest be male. My MC is male as well. I said whale as well. I was originally going to have them be female, but I feel like there's a disproportionate disproportion of male and female main characters at the moment, and I want to try and balance it out. Plus representation. Yes. Yeah, I love that. Yes, and representation is important. Um, I think I do the same. Probably not with my main characters, but a couple of the side characters that I changed their relationship. Not their relationship, but I changed um their gender. So yeah. If MC ends up eventually in a romantic situation, it's more likely to be LGBTQ plus related as I'm part of that community and it's not often represented as well as I'd like. Speaking of that, if anyone would like to be a sensitivity reader, I could use one for LGBTQ plus stuff. Yes, because I have characters in my book that are like I have a lesbian couple and I'm pretty sure And I say pretty sure because I feel like she's still figuring it out and I don't have books 2 and 3 written yet, but I feel like my MC is um is asexual biromantic. So, because I am asexual biromantic, um yeah. So if anyone would like to read stuff, just to make sure that I'm doing things correctly in certain situations, because I would like to have good representation. I would like to do good representation. Um, because I feel like it's important. Because it is important. So yeah, just throwing that out there. Okay, where was I? Brightside. Hello. Good morning. How are you? Hi, I am excited to get to the one-sided love in my story. The one-sided love. So is it unrequited? Not unrequited. I guess that would be, what is that love called? I don't know. The love is not returned to the, like, only one person. You know what I mean? Tell us more. And if you really want to get into details, having my MC be gay and not be in a relationship for a good portion of the series shows that characters can be LGBT and not be in a relationship. Yes. Agree with the LGBT representation. We need more. Agree. Let's see. Absolutely adore one-sided love storylines. One person. How many LGBT characters should we have? Writer. Yes. Let's see. Exactly. I am too. Is that for the unrequited love? Okay. I was making sure I said the right word. I'll be a sensitivity reader anytime you need. My whole household and sister's household are 90% LGBTQ plus, and I'm glad to help. Yay! I'll definitely write that down. QWERTY is not a tuber and she reads a ton, worth a reach out. She's also asexual and published works having asexual leads. Okay, I will definitely. Well, I'm gonna forget, y'all. This is why I need to keep a notepad next to me when I stream. Because you guys have good information and then I forget because I don't have a pen. Hold on. I'm sorry. Oh, there's a pen on the floor. Okay, I'm going to check out QWERTY. And then Crystal. Sensitivity readers. QWERTY. Crystal. I guess I could just type it, but writing it down is helpful to my brain. Okay, I wrote it down. Let's see. We have bi, lesbian, ace, trans, and more represented in our 2 households. So it's an interesting mix of people most times. And I love every minute of all of us being ourselves. Oh, I love that. And Shannon is here. Good morning. I don't, well, in my family, like there's none. As far as like anybody being out. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure no. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think so. I toss out bisexuality and pansexuality as an option over gay, with the gender of the love interest changing, not the MC themselves. Oh, yes. Good morning. The bi erasure is real. Yes. Oh, when I say I am too, I mean that I'm asexual and biromantic. Oh, okay. I thought that's what you were saying. Thank you for clarifying because, I forget stuff. And hellos. You can never get enough unrequited love. Hello, it's Kristen writes a novel. Kristen is here. Hello. Okay. All right. Well, we had a great discussion. I've loved this. But we should probably get back to work. So let's go ahead. Let me start the timer over. And then we'll sprint. And of course, as always, you can continue to talk in the chat. And yeah. And then we'll get some words in or whatever we're doing. My daughter went through a period of time when she thought she might be trans, so we went through about 8 months of different names, buying binders, etc. Now, she's now a wow. Why is this hard? Okay, she's now mask butch lesbian. Okay, I feel like my voice was going out as I was talking. Hello. And then and biracial drives me bonkers. I can't stand it with how much it happens and is still ignored. See, there's none in my family too except me, and it's hard for them to accept that, but I include it in some of my books. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start the timer, and then yes, I will continue to chat in the comments as I write. So happy sprinting, everybody. Let's get some words done. Go. that is time. All right, so in the second sprint of the morning, let us know how you did. I did 268 words, mainly because I got distracted and didn't work the whole time, but that's fine. I got words. Crystal got 710. That sprint moved into the next scene, needed to take a quick break and get up and move around. I'll be back in just a minute. Awesome. 710 is a nice chunk. Let's see. Shannon got 522. Nice. Brightside 183. Awesome. Annie did a lot towards the college question that I'm working on, more than halfway through the question now. Nice. And Tammy got 354. Let's see. Gonna go make myself a coffee, and while I have a chance, be right back. Okay. Let's see. Tammy says, great job and nice to Shannon and Brightside. All right. Everyone did great. Any more word counts? Let's see. I didn't start until the last 5 minutes, but I got 90 words in. Yeah, I don't remember when I started, or what I was doing at the beginning. Then I got distracted by TikTok. So words, you got words. And Better Days. Hello. Good morning. How are you? What are you working on today? Let us know. We need breaks. Yes, we do. We should probably take more breaks than we do. Let's see. Yeah, I just got a Stardew Day done. I don't play any games, and I kind of feel like I'm missing out. That I should probably get into some games. The only reason I don't play games is because I don't like. I was gonna say I don't like to lose. I mean, because my sister was a gamer, so I used to just watch her win games. And then when I used to play the game and I couldn't beat it, and then it would just be discouraging. So now, as an adult, I don't play enough games because I'm sad that of the games in my past that I did not complete. But I heard, like Animal Crossing, or I think Stardew, isn't that a game? I'm pretty sure it is. I've heard of them, but I don't play them. I don't, and I kind of wish I did, but I feel like if I do, then that's all I'm going to do. Yeah. Let's see, saying good morning. I don't play games either because when I do, I tend to get into them and spend too much time doing them. Yeah, I mean that's like with anything that I do, especially if I like it, then I will spend way too much time doing it. I don't play games either. I don't have the reflexes for most. I would take that time writing. Yes. Then I feel bad for wasting time. True. But I feel like a lot of what I do is waste time. But yeah, I understand that. I'm trying not to move around too much for my 7 hours in the kitchen on my feet this afternoon or evening. Oh, you work in food? I do not miss it. Ugh. Just thinking about it. It's I'm so glad. I spent all of my working life was spent in a kitchen before I got hired at the school, and then before I got hired where I am now. So, yeah. Don't know how I lasted so long. Because it says, I can't wait to get into playing my new copy for Final Fantasy that I bought for PS4 because I missed the game. I see my thing, like, okay, I really would like to play Final Fantasy, and the games I used to play, like, I would play Legend of Zelda and I would play Kingdom Hearts, and then I would always get to the very end, like the last boss, last thing I need to do, and then I can't beat it, so then I would just stop playing and then watch my sister win, and then it feels like it's satisfied, like I won, because I mean I got all the way up to the end, but I couldn't do it, so I'm just gonna watch you do it, and then that's like me doing it. I saw what happens. That's all I needed. I also can't wait to get either Sound of Seasons or Harvest Moon and play that again. December is going to be my plotting, editing, and gameplay with crocheting. That sounds fun. Stardew Valley is the PC version of Harvest Moon, same game with more options. Okay. I actually prefer working in the kitchen than working in healthcare, but my kidneys make my back ache so badly daily, and I get so tired still from my stroke in 2019. I need a desk job eventually. Yes, I feel for you with that. I mean, I worked in a hospital, but like that's not. I mean, I was indirectly in healthcare. But yeah, I feel that. Let's see, I crochet too. I haven't done it in a while though. I barely know how to crochet. Like I know the technique, like the simple one. Like I'm pretty sure there's other like ways to like loop stuff, but I'm pretty basic in my knowledge of crochet, so I can't make much. I'm going to do the rest more in December. I'm looking forward to watching The Wheel of Time and Being the Ricardos. I've not heard of The Wheel of Time, so let me know what that is about. Let's see. I watch my girls play games that I can't play because of the fast play or difficulty. Best of both worlds. For me, I think. Yes. Yeah. Because it's just like it's fun. You know, you get to see the game being completed. And it's just like, I don't know. It's like you're doing it yourself. Crocheting, there are many stitches, but YouTube taught me you get better as you do it, like with most things. Yeah. Yeah, I just know one. I guess the one basic stitch. Yeah, but I've like watched like not I was about to say crochet cachet. I've watched cachet like crochet stuff, like when she does her like crafting lives and stuff. And I'm like, that looks so much more intense than what I can actually do. So yeah, she makes really cool things. My mom's still a nurse, and I tell her often that at least in the kitchen, I'm not covered in poop after work. Right. I'd rather be covered in grease. I love my crocheting this month. I mostly set it down other than Christmas gifts because there's not enough hours in the day. Ain't that the truth? The Wheel of Time is a fantasy series by Robert Jordan, one of the first I fell in love with. The author died, so there will be no more from him. His series is being made into a TV series. Oh, okay. Comes out in 6 days. Is that going to be what channel, or like what is it on a streaming service? Is it on actual TV? Because I don't even have cable so anymore. So yeah, what channel would it be on? It's on Amazon. Okay, Amazon. Do I have Amazon? I don't think I do. I think my sister-in-law does though. I've made so many blankets over the years, just basic rectangle though, nothing fancy. I've made a hat and a sock. Why did I make a sock? Because it just took the shape of a sock. And I only made one. Too many loves and hobbies with only 24 hours to try to do them at work. Yeah, huh. I didn't know Robert Jordan died. I love him and his writing. I've been so out of touch. I'm pretty sure I've not heard of him, but that's probably because, like with most things, I don't have time to read, which is really sad. But I don't read enough. But I'm gonna have to check out his books. I wrote his name down too. Brandon Sanderson took over Robert Jordan's work and continued the Wheel of Time series. Oh, okay. I don't think I said hello to Carrie. Hi, Carrie. How are you? Mini scarves too. I can get one done in a weekend. Okay. I need to now go get the series again and fill my bookshelves with both men's work. And I've never read any Brandon Sanderson either. I feel like I'm a fake fantasy fan. Or is Brandon Sanderson fantasy? Now I feel like I'm just making myself look dumb. Because I haven't read any Brandon Sanderson. Yeah. Yeah. Guys, it's been rough, okay? I haven't had time to do anything. Let's see. Hi, Morgan. I snuck in and have just been lurking. Okay. Well, good morning. Yeah, he died in 2007 from complications. With primary cardiomyopathy. I know that word. He knew he was dying and handpicked Brandon Sanderson to finish his series. Aww. I need to finish blankets for my nephews and cross stitch a stitch for my sister. That sounds cool. Back with my coffee. Welcome back. Sci-fi and fantasy. Okay, because as I said fantasy, and I was like, no, it's sci-fi. So good to know. He's both. I owe her crocheted sunflower coasters and placemats I promised her. My husband is a huge Wheel of Time fan. He has read the series several times over. I've only ever started it and not gotten far. Reading issues, not story issues. We're going to watch the series together. Okay. Now I feel like I need to read. I have so many books on my TBR. Oh my goodness. But hopefully, we'll see what I can get read in these next 2 weeks, though. I'm planning on reading a lot. Actually, that makes sense why I didn't know, because I hadn't read his book since 2005 when pregnant with my 16-year-old. I've absolutely been out of touch with one of my favorite series. I read the series a few times too. I feel like, okay, I'm going to go check it out, y'all. I am. I want to know, especially if it's going to be a show, that means I have to read it. That's how I work. If I'm going to watch it if I'm going to watch it, I need to read it before this show. So yeah, okay. What time is it? Okay, yeah, let's do another sprint. Um, this show comes out next week. I'm gonna read them all. It's probably a big series. How much is it? How many books is it? I don't think I read it all for next week, but before I watch it, I will read it. So I might be late to the party of watching it, but 14. Okay. Okay. Won't finish it next week. Yeah, and how big is it? Yeah, is it Order of the Phoenix big or how big are we talking? Because I mean, I read that in a day, once upon a time. I mean, I read Harry Potter. I think I read all of them in Harry Potter in a day. Um, Bigger than Harry Potter for sure. Oh my goodness gracious. George R. R. Martin thick. Oh my gosh. 500 to 800 pages, I think. Well, okay. That's not too much. That's not too much. Order of the Phoenix was 1,000, I think. And Goblet of Fire was like 700, 800. That's cool. I think, yeah, I can do that. Not in a week, but it doesn't seem too much. I can do it. But not by next week. Okay, so let's go ahead and start our next sprint. Yeah, and let's get some progress done and do whatever we need to do. We'll talk again in 3, 2, 1. Well, we'll talk again in 20 minutes. Let's start sprinting in 3, 2, 1. Go. Turning the ticking off. Just because I don't want to hear it. right, so that is the end of that sprint. Did I unmute? I did. Okay. All right, so let me know how you did. I didn't get any words during that. I got rather distracted by something that I won't talk about because I don't want to cry. But yep, I didn't get any words during that. So let's see how you did. Crystal got 404 words, got to the point that if I continue this exact scene, it would be a play-by-play, moment by moment. So I've decided to stop for now, and I might write more after work. Nice. Made the nano goal for the day, and am about 200 short of your personal daily goal. And oh yes, Haley also came in during that sprint. And let's see, Tammy got 394. Eva mostly just scrolled. The feedback I'm about to start is going to suck me in when I start, and I'm not sure yet if I want to do it all day. So that is the end of that. Oh. Let's see. Thank you so much. I needed those 2 days I took off. I was exhausted and close to burnout, but I'm about 27K into the 50K. Nice. Shannon got 366 words. And Kristen, I swapped my laundry into the dryer. Progress. A lot of congratulations. Annie almost finished the question that I'm working on. Nice. Let's see. Everyone's killing it today. Kristen, that's better than I usually do. Laundries is the true never-ending story. Honestly, yeah. I'm at 21,509 for my total project. Nice. You all did awesome too. Let's see. Congrats, guys. Hey, progress is progress. Yes. I set an alarm so I wouldn't forget. The timing was not conducive to writing during these sprints, I guess. Oh, well. Haley got 195. You guys are so good at writing fast. Oh, well, this is my first nano, so I'm struggling as I go. I don't think you're struggling. Well, I don't know. But, I wouldn't say that you're struggling just based on your word count because, honestly, all words are important and all words matter, and they will all help you get to your end goal. So I wouldn't be I just want to make sure you're not hard on yourself for your word count because, yeah, some people write fast and some people write slower than others, and that is completely fine as long as the story gets told. And whether that's 50K in a month or less than that or more than that, that is all that matters, is that you continue on with your story and that you tell the story that you want to tell. So that's my little soapbox pep talk for you. I think 195 is a fantastic word count. It's the highest word count I've ever gotten in Nano without quitting. That's an accomplishment. Congratulations, Tammy. I know what it's like because I am a perpetual NaNoWriMo quitter. So, yes. Congratulations. I have to do that too between work and writing. The laundry seems to always be interrupting. Let's see, you're staying committed. That's what matters. Yes. Then you deserve a double high five because that's epic. Yes. Laundry is never ending in my household as well. My autistic son has bowel issues, so we have a ton of clothes to wash every day. Understandable. See, you're probably doing better than you think you are. It can be easy to compare the word count numbers, but everyone writes so differently. Keep plugging away. It's all good progress. 100% agree. Yes, just keep writing. Tammy says Kristen is right. Don't compare yourself to others. We're all different. Yes. I found it's not about the amount of words you get down compared to others, but what you're still writing, but that you're still writing, and that's what matters. Yes. Let's see. That's amazing. Tossing all the confetti for your highest count during a nano. Yes. Congratulations. If you must compare, then be sure to value your skill sets and not demean them. Writing is a learned skill, which means practice improves. Yes. 100% also agree with that as well. Yeah, because, yeah, I don't have anything else to add to that. All great advice. Let's see. My daughter is autistic and 13. She paints, so her laundry is always growing, and my 16-year-old and I both work the food industry. Let's see. Elisa, thanks for the encouragement. So true. I'm very surprised at my current word count, and then I'm still working on it. 13,917 words. Yay! That's awesome. That's a great word count. So yeah, you're doing the thing. You're still working. Word count's still growing. And you're hopefully still excited about your book. So that's really all that matters. Yes, that's so many words. Writers supporting writers. Yes, 13K plus words, an amazing total to have right now. You're doing great. You've got this. Yes. I love all the support. Okay. All right. So I know we only did 3 sprints today. But yeah, I have to work at 11 and I kind of want to just chill until then. Because now I'm not feeling so good. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out with me this morning. Yeah, thank you for hanging out with me this morning. I'll see you all at 1 o'clock tomorrow and hope you all have a great day.